morning, everyone, and welcome to Dragon News Service for April 21st, 2007. So we actually have a lot going on today. But first, let's make sure that this is actually streaming. Looks like everything's working. Okay, so today we've got the Festival of Drifting Dreams. We have several new magics which relate to the Vortex, a new general, a new support, that's armament, there, still waking up a little bit, and old foes. I know it's here, there, no, wait, crap, and a dual event. I know there's another, there it is. You put up the Hadriex the Smashables thing, but you don't have one for this? You don't have one for these guys? Huh? Anyway. I don't have a whole lot to say about event raids. They're pretty much like any other event raid you've seen. But I do have several things to talk about with the Festival of Drifting Dreams. Looks like we've got a new personal raid. Oops, this is probably out of my reach. We'll see. But let's just jump right in to this. Oops. There we go. Okay, so the first trick for... let's look. Let's look at the crafting real quick. Titan's Downfall, and this must be our new general here, and it is well outside my reach right now, unfortunately. What is this guy? Oh, right. Dual tokens. We'll have to talk about those. I'll take that. Okay, so hitting up the Festival of Drifting Dreams, I already saw somebody in Alliance who wasn't sure where to begin. Well, there's several different events, but there's one really important one. And it sure would be nice if this stuff would load for me. Come on. Come on. There we go. There we go. Okay. So the most important event in the entire place is the training dummies. By far. Now, it's fairly easy to kill. You know, you'll find that for a while you're just one-shotting them, just pfft. But as you get deeper and deeper, they get more and more to the point that they're pretty much, they get to the point where they'll be impossible for you to beat, unless you've been around for an extremely long time. They do have creature types. Of course, the one I attack at this moment doesn't. They do tend to have creature types, which helps. The thing is, your character has so little stamina that they can only be bothered to make one attack every 2 hours, to saving up a maximum of 5. So, you want to maximize your hits on these training dummies, right? Well, I'm going to show you a trick. First of all, I mean, obviously, if a training dummy, if you open it up and it happens to be dragon, you'll want dragon gear and that kind of thing. But the real trick here is to go to your mounts, and find your blue manticore. Now, these things, you get these the same way you get Steed of Western World. You'll probably have them from the... You probably already have them if you have Steeds of Western World. Now, the interesting thing about a blue manticore is that... Well, here, I'll just show you how it works. Okay, we will just pull up a raid. It doesn't matter what. Krugnug you'll do. Okay. I'm looking for a blue... Oh, doggone it. Oh, I have them sorted by size. That won't do. Okay. I'm looking for a blue manticore treat. Because I'm riding a blue manticore, it will randomly spawn. Come on. Thank you. Nope. Nope. Hold on a second. Something's slowing me down. I bet it's you. There we go. Gear. Brown scabbard. Green scabbard. I know that some players have actually done this for regular raids, but to me it's not worth the time for anything other than dummies. Because, you know, that one hit every 2 hour thing. Purple antler. Still not what I'm looking for. Come on. Now you can equip 2 blue manticores by putting a second one in your legion and double the chance of finding one. Which, you know, is pretty nice. Something I probably should have done. If I weren't so... There it is. Blue manticore treat. Okay. The next time I hit something, it will be a crit. Even if I decide to do a 20 hit, I would get a crit. So I know some players go 1, 1, 1, get it, and then they go 20. I don't recommend that for regular daily use because it's way too tedious. But we come over here to our dummy. Crit. In this way, you can make sure that every single time you attack a dummy, it's a crit. So, that's one trick for this place. Another one is, well, there's a Flappy Bird with a dragon in it that you can get somewhere. That's actually so unimportant, I'm not even going to bother showing you it. You can find it for yourselves. It's here somewhere. Okay. No, not that. This Festival Gambit. Now, if you have an ungodly amount of gold, you can bet in the Traveler's Gambit and maybe win something. I've done this every festival. I've never won anything. Some players that have been playing for a very long time, well, I mean, obviously some players win. I mean, come on, obviously. Players do win this because it's a random drawing, and every entry, every gold is basically another entry. Thing is, yeah, it's, try to guess, if you're going to make your bet, try to guess a time when nobody else is betting. Good luck at that. Good luck at that. You can bet cards. I wouldn't recommend doing this. I wouldn't recommend spending your cards in the Gambit at all. I think it would be a terrible idea. Unless you have so many cards you don't know what to do with them, I would advise against this. You could win. You could. But it's a lottery. Jousting grounds. Alright, now this one's kind of interesting. In fact, let me sort my mounts and put on... Oh, nothing beats the dead horse, right? Actually, the Renegade's Battle Boar is pretty good. Well, I think I'll take the Renegade's Battle Boar, actually. Okay. I suppose I could change out all my gear for whatever's got the best stats. Is it the Black Hand set? I'm missing a piece of that, unfortunately. There we go. That'll do. There we go. Okay. So, good enough, right? And we'll throw this on my neck. Okay. Jousting is kind of interesting. So, the rewards go like this. So, you know, stuff. 6 opponents, you actually get coins. You need to get at least 6 opponents before it starts getting to the good stuff. I'm actually out of these. I need to get 7. If you can get all 10, that's where the real prize is. The Jouster's prize. 10. Never happened for me. But it could work for you. Who knows? Okay. How it works is you spend 40 tickets. If you lose all 3 of your temps, you forfeit everything. So, I've never managed to do all 10. And, well, it works like this. You pick one of the three. Which one do you pick? I don't know. It's all the same. It's just going to randomly be like one of them was the good one that would have been an automatic win. These are weak opponents, but this guy can still randomly kill you. Yeah. And they get harder and harder. If you have high perception, it'll put an eyeball over the right one sometimes. Up. Well, I took a hit. I took another hit. But what did I say? The first 5 weren't worth anything of value to me? I need to get at least 6? Okay. Dare I to continue and lose everything if I miss? I dare. What were the rewards now? 7? I need this. I've defeated 7 opponents, and I do need this. I have plenty of these, and to risk going 2 or 3 further seems very unlikely to me, so I take it here. I take it. I take what I got. And there we go. I got a life drain draught. That's 40 per shot. Okay, and that gives you an idea of about the difficulty of it. The Jouster's prizes are, of course, what everyone wants, but you have to decide how many tickets you're willing to waste. If you're going for the Jouster's prize, you're likely to lose everything over and over and over and over. And if you're not even getting, depending on your level, bear in mind, depending on your level. Remember what I said about perception sometimes showing you eyes? I have 240,000 perception, and I didn't get a single eyeball. So, depending on your level, you should be aware this game is kind of rigged against low-level players, okay? Fortune teller is a terrible idea. Don't spend your tickets at the fortune teller. Alright, let me show you what it does. Random buff. Legion damage has increased by 15,000 for 1 hour. It's a random buff like that, and they all last for just an hour. 15,000. Gee, that's so great. 15,000. That's, let me see. 1%, 0.5%, 1/4%. 1/4% more damage, approximately. Yeah, don't do the fortune teller. It's a waste of your tickets. Okay, catapult and ticket vendor. Ticket vendor, fairly obvious. Sometimes he'll give you more tickets than you're supposed to get for your coins. I don't spend my planet coins on tickets, but you can, if you so desire. Let's hit the vortex. I'm saving catapult for last. Okay. 50 per shot. There are a bunch of things that cannot be gotten anywhere other than the vortex. For example, those 3 new magics that we just saw. Unfortunately, it's 50 ticks per shot. And you'll end up with a lot of things like this. I just paid 50 ticks for a green mushroom. Joy. And, well, they'll just keep pulling. 4 candied lizards. This is a great way to get rid of all your ticks in a hurry. Oh, hey, I actually got one of the unique items that can never be gotten any other way. I think this is the only, random gambling grab bag like this. I guess mystery packs are gambling too, but they don't feel quite as bad as this somehow. Okay, each raid member has an 11% chance to inflict blah blah blah. Extra damage if you have the high C's enigma. Extra damage against deadly raids. Nice. So if you own all 3 enigmas, you'll do... So you want all 3 enigmas, especially if you hit deadly raids. But you probably don't want to waste the amount of tickets it takes to get them. We'll come back to this in a moment. The final game is the catapult. So, we have a whole list of prizes here, including a coin construct, lots of tokens, and lots of tickets. And it depends on how many shots you're doing. The 10-shot one ends with different prizes than the 20-shot, and 5-shot has its own prize set. Alright, now I need to pull something up real quick because there is a cheat sheet for this. This is the best, to me, I consider this to be the best use of tickets, personally. But let's go ahead and I need to pull something up for this. And this is not it. Okay, come on. Okay. Alright. I don't know where it is. I will find it and I will put a link in the description. There's a cheat sheet to using the catapult. And the cheat sheet gives you an approximate guess as to what your angle should be and what your power should be to get your things where they need to be. Unfortunately, the towers are random. So, and then the wind will keep changing on you. So I'm just going to make wild guesses here. Let's see what we got. Oh, and that was terrible of me. How could I screw up that badly? There we go. Crap, what was my wind on that shot? What was the wind on that last shot? Oh well. 15. Let me lower my power a little. Oh well. 15s are okay too, I guess. 20. Okay, and I got a candied lizard. Yay. But the prizes are actually quite good, particularly on the 20 shot. Gustin's Gargantuan Gore-Gusher. You can get tickets back, coins. To me, this was the best use of one's ticks, and not only was it the best way to get coins if you can hit, and that's a big if, but also it's a good way to get. Actually, there's a good way to get the potions here, the candied lizards. Anyway, so that's my recommendations, and I think that's everything. So now I'm going to open it up to questions and answers. I am going to hit a few more dummies. Take that, you aquatic dummy. Yay. Then, actually I should say, buying more ticks. Wait until the last day. Wait till the whole thing is over and you're at the end. Then buy your your hits. I usually go for a lot of them. Like, I'll spend 300 on 100 hits, depending on how far I feel I can go. When you get to the end, though, you're basically going to hit a wall. So, you know, and you can't carry your hits from one festival to the next, but you can keep your tickets. You can keep your ticks. So, no questions? None? I'm going to waste all my tickets gambling for the last minute before I end the stream. Ooh. Green Killer's Essence. I want a collection of all the essences. It's been one of my goals, and I'm still missing a few. So that takes one off that list. The game knows I'm gambling, so like I'm streaming. That's what it is. The game's all like, no, let's encourage everyone to gamble. Let's have you be a winner now. Well, maybe not such a winner after all. Giant juice? Giant juice for? Yay, red crystal dawn coin. It's important to remember always the price of a ticket. Basically, you should consider that, basically a coin, depending on how you buy them, a PC is worth 10 or potentially as many as 16. So you can do your math and figure out how much everything is worth. So in this case, I'm spending about 1, 2, 3. I'm spending 3 or 4 planet coins every pull, basically. So 4 planet coins get you a beloved sucker sometimes. Yeah, I feel like a sucker when that's what I pull out of this. Oh-ho. 2. You can tell that I haven't pulled from this very often because there's a lot of prizes still in here that I haven't gotten. Aha! There we go. I only need 1 more. Odds that I'm going to get it? Pretty low. Crap! Fine! Fine, game! Okay, I guess the Enigmas have a high drop rate this time. I'm only guessing. Random numbers are at work. It's entirely within the realm of possibility you could spend 1,000 ticks and not get any. Or maybe they just have a high spawn rate. I can't tell. Okay, but now I have a fishhook spell. So, that's all good for me. Let's see what other things I can get. Nope. Actually, I don't know if there's anything good left in here. Have I pulled everything? Oh, wait, no. I didn't have the master. I was actually trying to craft this on my own. I was actually getting fairly close. But okay, I'll take it. 3 essences. That really rounds out my collection. And... yeah, the festival can be laggy. There tends to be a lot of players on at once. There we go. Wasted everything. Wasted them all. But that's okay, because I'll get new ticks every day with my login bonus. With my quests. You know, these things. Daily assignments. That's the word I was looking for. And we have an incoming Hadriex the Smashable, who will give me more ticks. So I have no worries. I'll muss around probably with the catapult a bunch. I may even try for the jousting grounds. But mostly what I want are 34 Drifting Dreams tokens. Because I want... this is a support that's pretty good. And I really want this guy. Oh! One last thing. No! I have been spanked in a duel! How could you? I'll show you! Speaking of duels, right now is one of those times, let me pull it up, where there's a duel event. You get these cracked metal discs, octagons. These stop signs with the paint stripped off of them for at random. And it lasts for a week. It'll come back again periodically. So you want to duel as many times as you can and collect these cracked plates. So we'll just sit here. That's a mistake. I shouldn't be hitting that guy. He's kicking my ass. The thing about Duels of Honor is you should find somebody who's weaker than you and then smack them around a whole bunch. Wow, somebody has been kicking my ass. Look at my combat health. Yeesh. Maybe I shouldn't be doing these things on YouTube. That's encouraging all kinds of people to seek me out and destroy me. Anyway, this is in addition to all the usual benefits you get from dueling. Then you take your dual tokens. I got 3 from that. Okay, and let's see the full list, just to show you how many amazing things you can get. Yeah, you can get a horse. You can get a necklace you'll never wear. You can get a troop that you'll never actually use. You can get a legion. Okay, it's a pretty good legion. If you want to fight humans, it's excellent. You can get... I don't remember, but I have it already. But, you know, it's good to pick up all the fodder you can. And this legion actually looks pretty good. Pretty good anti-human legion. If you don't have quadrifecta, this might even make a decent general purpose legion, actually. So, yeah, I have little hope of picking up Ornerin anytime soon. Maybe I can get it this week. If I can get enough tokens, I should focus on tokens, and maybe I can get this guy. Let me take a good look at him. Intellect or undead troop. I have a lot of those, actually. Each magic slot in the raid. 75 attack and defense for each magic owned. Increases the player's attack, perception, and defense by 3,000 passively. Worth getting this guy. I think he's definitely worth using with stats like that. I'd say he's definitely mainlining this guy. But that passive bonus means that he'll always be good, even when he's no longer being used. Yeah, this one's pretty good. This gun's pretty expensive. There's a lot of things you can spend tokens on. The Titan's Downfall. This seems good too. I wish the graphics would feel like loading. Anytime now. Honestly, this is one point of contention I have with Dawn of the Dragons. Why it has to load every image every single time is beyond my imagination. Why can't I just download all the images and have them be on my end? Then all the images would always load instantly because they'd be on my computer. Instead, every single time I play the game, they have to load every image, and as you can see, it's kind of a low priority, especially when there's a lot of players playing. I mean, look, it's just the same book with purple around it. Anyway, I'm just fussing. So, that'll be it for today. And always remember that if there's a new player that needs help, please, be nice and give them a hand. New players are the lifeblood of the game. And you're not even being altruistic. You're helping other players so that there's still a game for you to play. Because this game won't exist if we don't keep getting new blood. Anyway, until next time and every time, this is Hadriex signing off.